So at the moment we are recharging the battery. I do know one of the issues. Fuel gauge does not work. The speedometer is working. Turn signals are working. But this guy is not working. I don't think it's the head unit, because these two are working. So I removed this, took out the floater, checked it. It does free floatly. So I'm not 100% sure it's this, but this is probably going to be my first swap before I mess with the gauge. But that's going to be for a later time. This is very easy to get to. Just remove the floor panel and your tank is right there. 4 bolts and your tank is out. So far what I've done to it is I upgraded the carb with jets, upgraded jets, tightened my line, not too tight where it's going to be pushing the throttle, but tight enough where I should get a nice response off my throttle response. That's the new carburetor. I might get a new hose here because this is too close to that for me to be comfortable. So I have to get a new one of these, reroute it, etc. Okay, I'll show you guys a picture before, but the new carburetor I got had this wired with the same colors but opposite direction. So I had the green on this side following the yellow, and then the yellow on this side following the green. And if I'm not mistaken, that could be a major issue. I wasn't 100% sure and I wanted to play the safe side, so what I did was to solve this, because my clip couldn't flip, so I couldn't match the colors. So what I did was, from the old carburetor, I removed the choke and installed the new one, or the old one, to the new carb, and now the wires match. So I didn't have to cut nothing. It's simple removal. This is a cap. Under the cap has 2 screws and a washer. Remove those and you can simply swap them out. Okay, another thing is my ignition coil, my ignition wire. Basically this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. But basically what's going on is this moves. So I'm not 100% sure if it's supposed to wiggle that much, so I might get a new wire for the spark plug. Okay. Now my dumbass decided to put screws in these holes to try to hold the flywheel while I spin the bolt on the other side because I didn't have the proper tools. What had ended up happening is there's a stator inside with coils wrapped around each of them. This is an 8-pole I have in here, and it turns out my screw stripped one of the coils. So I don't want to start this until I replace the stator. I have the stator inside, brand new, and once I ordered the impact drill, because that should be able to take out this nut very easily without moving the wheel. So I'm going to replace the stator once I get the impact drill in, and that should be tomorrow. So prepare for that video. Another issue I'm having, all my wiring is good. My turn signals work. Right now I have the battery charging, so I can't turn them on to show you. But my wires are all working. Turn signal is working, brake light is working, running light is working. I'm just missing the caps. And I like to keep it original, so I'm having a very hard time finding the original caps for this replica of the Ruckus. It's a Ruckus made by Banshee, and from my own, this is 2013. And from my understanding, Banshee does not make this product no more. So yeah. So this is a CVT, and I ended up taking this out, seeing it pure black. Right now it's a lot cleaner. I cleaned them, put it back together, and what I might do is there's a governor, or what you might call it, a restrictor behind this wheel. So I might just wait until I get the impact drill, remove the wheel, find the little washer that's restricting it, remove it, put everything back on, and then I'll put the cover back on. The engine this is similar to a GY6. It's actually a 139 QMB, and I kind of love it. Even though it's a 2013 Honda Ruckus Replica, it's pretty badass. Made by Banshee. All turning signals work. And when I purchased it from a 2013, I was very surprised that it only had about 312 miles on it. So yeah, it was running perfectly smooth. I just felt like it was running a little rough, and at certain stops it would turn off. That's the reason why I upgraded the jets and got the carb. I'm not gonna change the intake, but I might test it. I might swap it out to another intake, make an angle so the filter can stick out, and see if that aftermarket part would, you know, help the upgraded jets. If not, I would obviously put back the stock. I'm just my thing. I like stock. I like the stock looks. But yeah, 2013 Banshee Honda Ruckus Replica. And right now she's naked, but when she's put back together, she's pretty beautiful. I am gonna put her up for sale. But yeah, let me know if this is a scooter. Best offer can take it, and I'll do another rebuild. Peace.